Today, we are going to learn how to use Power Automate with the Power BI reports. So the first thing we're going to do is create a Power BI report. So I'm going to bring in a table. It's going to be from an Excel file. So I'm loading in the table. And let's create a table from our data set. So we have part number, description, quantity, and location. Let's make it bigger so you can see it. And rename this and call it quantity. All right. So you should be able to see this. Okay. Now, what I want to do is export this to Excel. So the first thing I need to do is I need to have this report in a workspace. All right. So I'm going to publish it. It's going to ask me to save it. If you have any questions, you can write in the comments as we're going through this. Let's call it testing. All right. So it's out there, I believe. Let me make sure. Okay. Let me switch over so you can see what I'm doing. Go to SharePoint. All right. So I'm going to select Power BI. There we go. Come on. All right, my workspace. I don't see it. All right, so I'm going to do it again. Let me go back. Go to Power BI. I'm gonna hit publish. I should publish this. Let me see. Published. Go to it's not publishing it. All right. I guess we're gonna have to use another data set. So I'm gonna use this one. It's already out there. All right. So this one's called computer equipment. We'll make it bigger so you can see it. All right, computer equipment. It has 10 items in here. Now let me verify that it's already out there in the workspace. Computer equipment. So you click on it. There it is, right? All right, so we have it in our workspace. We verified it. Now let me go back to Power BI. You see, no, let me go to Power BI. Right here. Okay. All right, so the report must be in the workspace. Now, the next step is we need to make sure that the DAX query view is turned on. Okay. So we have it in our workspace. DAX query view is right here. See, we click it, there it is. So it's already turned on. If it's not, you need to go to options and turn it on. But by default, if you have the latest version, it should already be available right here in this rail. All right, so the next thing, we need to go to Performance Analyzer. If you go to Optimize, Performance Analyzer, click on Start Recording, press Refresh Visuals. It's going to scan all the visuals. We only have one. It's a table. We click on the plus sign next to table, and then we have where you can run in DAX Query View. I'm going to click it. It's going to take us into DAX Query View. This is our DAX query right here, where it starts where it says define, all the way down here. This is the results. This is our table. So I'm going to simply copy the DAX query right here. Copy it to my clipboard. Control C. Let's go back to report view. So we did our DAX query view. We ran it. Now we need to create a Power Automate flow. I'm going to collapse this. So to create a Power Automate flow, I'm going to use the Power Automate visual in Power BI. Click it. All right, you're going to get these 5 steps here. I'm just going to go to the 3 dots in the corner. It says more options. I'm going to click Edit. It's going to take us into Power Automate inside of Power BI. Wait for this to come up. Here it is. I'm going to create a new flow. And it shows up. All right, so new, instant cloud flow. Now I want you to notice what the trigger looks like when it shows up. Let's go. While we wait, are there any questions of what I went over so far? Any questions? Check in the chat. No questions? Okay. it's taking so long. Let me try it again. All right, here we go. Finally. So the Power BI, or sorry, the Power Automate trigger is the Power BI button click. That's the trigger that's going to start our Power Automate flow. All right, so I'm going to go to a new step. Now there's an action in here called, type in Power BI. There's an action called run a query against a data set. I'm going to select that one. Now, since our report is in a workspace, we could select it. It's in my workspace. The data set is called computer equipment. That's the name of the Power BI report. In the query text is our results from our DAX query. I'm just going to paste it right in there. It's that easy. So, workspace, data set, query text. Now, if I want to export this to Excel, I could go to CSV, data operation, create a CSV table. From, we're going to select first table rows. All right, that's it. Next step, I need to send it to myself. So Outlook, send an email. Call it test, body test. Now, pay attention to this part here. I need to attach the data in my email. I'm going to go to show advanced options. Go to where it says attachments name. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it test. You have to put in the extension .csv. All right. Now, I go to attachments content. I'm going to select the output from the CSV table. And that's it. So now I'm going to hit save. I need to rename this flow. I'm going to call it my equipment flow. Save and apply. Go back. Make sure that the flow, when I hit apply, what we're doing is the flow to our button. And when I go back to the report, now that visual turned into a button because it knows it has a flow behind the button. So now if I want to export this report, all I have to do is play some in Power BI Destiny to press and hold the control key and press the button. It says it's triggering. I'm going to go to my email. Let me switch over. It's not there yet. Let me go back to, it's still triggering. Let me go back to Power BI. All right. It says it's done. Let me check it. No. I don't have the email yet. Now, what I'm gonna do is go into the flow. This is how you can troubleshoot. So this is the flow we created. We go to edit. Actually, not edit. I'm gonna go to run history. All right, it succeeded. So that means that all the steps went through successfully. All right, so now I got the email. So let me go back. Just took a while. Share screen. Now you see I have an email called test. With the attachment, I see the attachment here, but it's not shown here. It's weird. So I click it. Come on. There it is. There's our information from the Power BI report exported to Excel. Any questions on what I did? Now, let me go back. Now I'm going to show you something else. All right. I'm going to go to SharePoint. All right. So I have a SharePoint list already created called computer equipment. It has a title, item, description, quantity. These are the same columns that I have in my Power BI report. And what I want to do is I want to transfer information from the Power BI report into the SharePoint list. Okay. Let's go back to Power BI. We're going to here. Okay. So here's our flow, right? Now, we already have most of the steps already for this next process. I need to get the data that we're going to transfer. So I'm in the flow. So I need to click on the CSV table. You'll see that it's in this data right here. So this is in JSON format. Now it's in JSON. The way I know it's in JSON is because it has the open and close bracket, and then the data is inside of curly braces, right? So this is all the data from our Power BI table. I'm just going to select it and copy it. All right. Now I'm going to edit this flow. All right. We don't need the CSV table anymore or this. We just go to parse to JSON. So I'm going to type in parse JSON right here. The content is from first table rows. All right, so now schema. I'm going to select this generate from sample button. All right, so we have our sample. Remember, it's from our CSV table. And paste it right here. Hit done, and it's going to create our schema. This is our schema. All right. Now, the reason why we're parsing our JSON is so we can map our columns from Power BI table to SharePoint. Now, I just need to go to SharePoint. Remember, you have to have a SharePoint list already created with those columns, which I already do, already showed you. This name, computer equipment, right? Now, when I go to here, it's got the title, so it recognizes the columns in our SharePoint list. Now all I have to do is just map it from our parse JSON. So the item is going to be an item. Description, description. Quantity, select quantity. And then part number, I'm going to put in a title column. That's it. So now we've mapped our JSON to our SharePoint list. We'll hit save and apply. Saved. Apply again, just in case. Now the flow is applied to the button. We'll go back to the report. Now, if I just press the button, we should transfer this entire table over to our SharePoint list. It's triggered, it's done. We switch over to SharePoint so you can see the results. I hit refresh here. There's our data from SharePoint or from Power BI. Now transfer into SharePoint. Any questions? All right, so now I'm going to show you something else. If you're enjoying this content, please like and subscribe. Now I'm going to show you, we go back to Power BI. I'm going to show you how to create a custom email. Okay. Create a custom email. Now, we need to create a few things first to do this. I'm going to put this code in the chat so you can get it for yourself. So I'm going to create I don't know why I did all that. I have code in the chat that creates a table. So I'm going to show you how to create a table. Let's go here to table view. I'm going to create a new table. Put that code in here. The table is called color picker. All right. Creates this table. Let me create a new page. So I have a new table called color picker. It just has the color and the hex associated with the color. Let's make it bigger. So you can see it, right? Okay. And I have a measure I'm going to create. I'm going to put this in the chat as well, but all right. So I have a measure. Let's go to new measure. Let's blow this up so you can see it. So I have a measure called selected color hex, and it's just going to simply display the selected color that I picked from the table. Okay. Now I create a card visual, which is here. selected color hex. So nothing selected right now. So that's why we have these zeros. But if I select, say, orange, we get the orange hex color, or purple, or dark green, right? So we have everything that we need. One other thing we need is the actual HTML. So let me go to right. So this is pretty long. I don't know if I can put this in the chat, but I'm gonna try to. All right, so we have I have a copy of the HTML that we're going to put in our flow. So I'm going to create another button, or Power Automate Visual. Go to Edit. Oh, it's a little faster now. Let's go to New, Instant Cloud Flow. Oh, one other thing I forgot to do. So I created this button, right? I need to put the measure that I created in so I could have access to it in the flow. So to do that, I need to select the measure in here, or select the flow, the Power Automate flow. Put the measure here, right? So now I'll have access to that measure when I'm in the flow. Let's go back. All right, so I'm going to go to a new flow. Right, so I'm going to go to Outlook. Same one. Send an email. Where is it? Right here. Send it to myself again. Let's say it's been called custom background. All right, and I'm gonna go to right here in the body. I'm gonna click code view. Okay, I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna paste in our HTML. Okay, now we need to change the background. So the background is right here. It's gonna take this out and put in our measure. Our measure is called Power BI Data Selected Hex Color. Click it. There it is. Now, if you want that same color, in some of these other colors, like the font color, the border color, whatever, you could put it in there. I'm also going to change it here. Select the same measure. So let's see what this looks like. I'm going to call this email back color flow. Save it. back, apply, those been applied to the button, back to the report, select a color, let's try teal, and press to run the flow. And once it says, all right, it says triggered, I'm gonna switch over to my email. I just heard it come through. I don't see the background change. Okay, well, let me try again. I'm just going to change a lot of those other colors. As soon as this comes up. Any questions on what I did? Come on. Wow. Come on, yeah. There we go. All right. So let's go back to edit. All right. So we need to fix something in here. All right. So this is what we need to change right here. Background. See, right now it's white. I'm gonna take that out. Put in our measure. Okay, I think we're good now. Save and apply. Apply again. Go back to the report. So I'm gonna select dark green and press the button to run the flow. All right. So now it's over to Outlook. And here we have our email with the background color of dark green. Now I'm going to go back to Power BI again. So I could choose, again, any of these. I'll choose teal. This time it should work. And now we should have a teal background. So I hope you guys learned something from this. Please like and share the video with others. Thank you.